Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369 Tarot. Thank you so much for being here and joining me. This is going to be a love reading. So if you've been drawn to this reading, maybe this message is for you. Information for personal and private readings are down below each video in the description box below. Okay, so before we get started, please leave me a like and subscribe. Hit the bell if you'd like to be notified whenever I post a reading, and I would really appreciate that as well. So let's jump into the reading. Let's start off by pulling the mutual energy between you. Okay, so what is going on between the masculine and the feminine energies? Okay, so I'm going to give the cards a good shuffle here. All right, Spirit, please reveal to me, show me the mutual energy between the masculine and the feminine in this reading. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, this is communication. This is being straight up with someone, straightforward, no bullshit. This is the energy of like, hello, can we cut the bullshit? All right, can we stop beating around the bush? Can we be a little more blunt here? Can I speak a little more freely? Can I speak a little more openly? All right. And the Queen of Swords is very intellectual, very, very mental, very, very smart. The Queen of Swords is gifted in communication. Okay, so she knows how to communicate with people on a certain level to where she really knows how to connect through communication. So there's different ways that we can communicate. You can communicate with others, like speaking, like the way I'm speaking to you right now. You could write a poem to express yourself, to communicate to the world how you feel in your soul. You could sing a song and hit notes and melodies that really just touch people's heart, right? These are all swords, okay? Communication. So the Queen of Swords is gifted and very, very talented orator. Okay, so she's very gifted and talented at communication. But this Queen of Swords, and I feel this is the feminine because it is a queen, okay, does not like bullshit. They do not respect someone beating around the bush. They really are the type of person who respects honesty, clarity, being very blunt. Okay, this Queen of Swords might have a lot of people around them that seem quite intimidating. And this Queen of Swords actually can be very intimidating to masculines because they are so blunt and straightforward. Okay, and you know, it's not just masculines. Like a lot of people maybe aren't so used to that, right? So it's just about what you're used to. It can have like kind of a shocking effect on people sometimes because you're so not used to that upfront and very blunt in your face energy. But that's how I feel about this Queen of Swords. And this Queen of Swords is also excellent at directing the conversations. So they're excellent at directing conversation. They're excellent observers. Okay, so they really pick up on things that maybe not a lot of people would pick up on through their observation because they are so observant, because they are so analytical. The Queen of Swords is also very good at research, very good, a very, very creative thinker as well, and a logical thinker, but thinking outside of the box, right? So this feminine's like, you know what? Let's just cut the bullshit here. Let's just stop beating around the bush here. Okay, I need some truth. I need some clarity. I need honesty, okay? And we need to cut to the chase. That is this feminine. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. You might also feel a very special connection to Archangel Michael for the feminine in this reading, because to me, the Queen of Swords also can be very connected to Archangel Michael. So let's go ahead and pull another card here for the mutual energy. What is going on here? I'm just going to give it a little shuffle. All right. Okay. We have celebration. Okay. Having you in my life is worth celebrating every day. Okay. So I think that there's a relationship here between this Queen of Swords and the masculine. And it's been a lot of fun. Okay. It's been a lot of fun. Maybe there's been like partying. You guys have a lot of fun together. The conversations between you are very stimulating. Okay. But you're not getting the clarity that you want or need from this person. This person has a very hard time being straight up with you, blunt with you, forward with you, right? And I think that as the Queen of Swords, you kind of are someone who wants that and needs that from a partner, okay? Because again, that's what you really respect. All right, so let's go ahead and get another card here. We're going to get a trigger card. So a quick little shuffle. Okay. Spirit, tell me more about the mutual energy here. Triggers. Okay, so this is meant to awaken you. Learn from the pain. Because this feminine is so intellectual, because they are so focused and gifted on communication, and because they are so observant, okay, I do feel like this relationship is triggering to them, okay, because when this feminine can't get the clarity, the knowledge, the communication that they really need or are looking for, it can be triggering for them, okay? I feel like, feminine, you're someone who has a thirst for knowledge, and you're quite smart. You're quite intellectual. You have a very, very strong ability to be able to solve problems. You have a very strong ability to be able to mediate as well, through communication. But there's something about this relationship that's extremely triggering, okay? So what is it that's extremely triggering here? Let's see. Should we use a karmic card for this? Maybe we should use a karmic card here. All right. So what's triggering here? What is triggering? Again, this is a love reading. It's a twin flame love reading, soulmate reading, whatever name you have for it. But we're using a karmic card right now because we want to see what's triggering this feminine. Okay, what is triggering them? Just as I suspected, party girl. Too much partying, too much laughing, too much joking, not enough being serious, not enough serious communication, not enough clarity, okay? And as someone who really values communication, expression, honesty, clarity, this is hard for you. It's hard for you to be in a situation where it's all fun and games all the time, okay? And I think that you're searching for just a solid ground to stand on with this person. So this is very triggering for you. And I think that it's very hard for your person to take you seriously, okay, as well. They might party a little bit too much. Maybe they drink a little bit too much. I'm seeing the drink here, okay? And it's triggering this feminine. And, you know, I feel like if that is the case, you have had some very harsh words for them, okay? But they were wise words. And yes, you were very blunt, okay? But you feel like this is tough love. This is something they needed to hear, because for this feminine, it's like you're watching the one you love slope into like an addiction to drinking or an addiction to partying. So you felt like you had to be blunt to make them aware, okay? And I think that for this feminine, it hurt you to be that blunt with this person. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the feminine's energy. Definitely we have Queen of Swords energy, but let's take a look further. Feminine, you're not happy with this person. You feel like they drink too much, they joke too much, they party too much, okay? We have 4 Cups in reverse, Cancerian energy. So you're not exactly happy with them. And you feel like everybody sugarcoats things to them. And I think that's why this person actually needs you in their life, because you don't sugarcoat things to them. You're very blunt. You're very honest. You're very straightforward. Okay. And so they really need someone like that to balance them out. Right. And I think that they might also take advice from the wrong people at times, you know? People that also don't take life so serious, or might also be like stuck in that partying energy. All right, so let's get a card for the masculine here. All right, Spirit, please reveal to me, show me this masculine's energy towards his feminine. Show me this masculine's energy towards his feminine. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay, and you know, I have to say, with the 4 of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles, this is a lot of potential. This masculine has so much potential, and this feminine sees that in them. They see their potential. They see their inner strength. They see that they could have such opportunities if they would just take some things more seriously, take their life more seriously, their goals more seriously. Not everything is fun and games, right? But I think that feminine, you've been watching them lose opportunities. You've been watching them drink more and more, okay? And honestly, it's been hard for you to get them to take you seriously, right? So you're tired of ignoring it. You are tired of watching this person spiral downwards, okay? Losing out on opportunities. You are tired of watching this person try to destroy themselves with alcohol, with partying, wasting their life away, okay? It's okay to do those things, but it's not okay to do those things every day, okay? It's okay to do those things, but it's not okay to do those things and not take anything else seriously. We have to have balance, and this feminine is genuinely worried. And I think that this feminine has ignored it for so very long. And now you can't ignore it anymore. You brought the issue up. Okay, 4 cups in reversed. You did it out of love. You did it because you love this person. You did it because you want to help them. You did it because no one else in their life will tell them the truth. And honestly, truth is love, right? A lie can never, ever be love. So that's something this feminine knows and puts a lot of emphasis on honesty, truth, clarity. And that's why she's so blunt and straight up, straightforward with the things that she communicates. I also think you're very sure of yourself in your communication. So let's get another card here for the feminine. Cancerian energy, okay? Air energy, not finished here. All right. So this relationship is not over, okay? You didn't bring these things up to this masculine because you want to walk away from them. If you were going to walk away from them, you would have never even bothered to bring these issues up in the first place, okay? You would have simply just walked away, given up, all right? But you actually genuinely care deeply about this person. And when you care deeply about someone, it takes a lot to walk away and give up. So this isn't finished yet, okay? There's a lot of unfinished business and unsaid things between you, feminine, and you want some clarity. All right. As a matter of fact, I feel like, and look, here you are with your sword. You are the Queen of Swords. As a matter of fact, you're like, you know what? Not only do I want clarity, I demand it. I demand you answer me. I demand that you have this conversation with me. And yeah, I feel like they try to kind of ignore that. All right. Let's go ahead and check on their energy. Let's see what's going on with them. We got shattered. Okay. I'm feeling broken. I can't stop these racing thoughts. So this masculine is feeling a little heartbroken. Okay. I feel like their ego has been crushed. It has been shattered. No one in their life has ever given them this kind of tough love before, this kind of blunt, straight up, honest truth. Okay. And it is out of love. This feminine is doing this, and no one's ever done this to them before. Okay. I feel like they've just been encouraged with all of their choices they've ever made, whether it was good or bad. And so they haven't experienced someone just straight up asking for that clarity, that honesty. They haven't experienced someone holding up that mirror and reflecting back to them where they need to focus. And when that was finally done and brought up, their ego shattered. They are feeling broken. They can't stop racing thoughts, okay? All their life, they've always been told, no matter what they do, it's always the right thing. And that's not always true. But, you know, in the scheme of things, there really is no right or wrong. There's only right or wrong in your conscience and your integrity. That is what sets your right or wrong. But in the grand scheme of things, there really is no right or wrong. It lies in the conscience, and it lies in the conscience of us as individuals and in the universe as a whole, right? So for this masculine, it shattered their conscience. They're like, am I doing the right thing? Am I a good person? Have I been on the right track? This is making them question everything right now. And they are going through like a shock. It's a shock to their heart. They never expected this because no one's ever been this straightforward with them. And I think that That's exactly why they're so attracted to you, feminine, because you really give it to them straightforward, straight up, blunt, honest, and that's something they've never had from anyone else. So, and while it can be shocking and intimidating, it's like that is what makes you so unique and also good for them at the same time. Okay, so let's take a look at the soul lesson here you two are learning. What is your soul lesson learning right now? First, let's look at the feminines. All right, and now we're going to look at the masculines. Soul lesson. All right, so for the feminine, we have spontaneity and we have creativity. Okay, so feminine, you know what you're meant to learn from this person, because I think that you definitely are not someone who really embraces spontaneous energy. So I think you're meant to kind of let your guard down a little bit with this person. Learn to go with the flow, go with the moment at times. It says you move beyond the constraints of the mind. So with all of this knowledge that you have, feminine, it can also constrain you at times, right? Because it kind of takes away that spontaneous element. And so spirit is asking you to be more spontaneous, right? Sometimes listening to your intuition over your mind. Freely and lovingly embrace new situations. And I think it's very hard for you to embrace new situations. You might feel like you've always been steady, you've always been stable, you've always been able to see clearly right to the truth of and the root of situations and matters. And but have you experienced letting go? Have you experienced having fun? Have you experienced just going off on a whim and driving wherever your heart, wherever your gut it takes you, wherever your soul wants to go? Have you experienced ever just doing something out of the ordinary without planning? That spontaneity. Okay, we also got you love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. So, feminine, for you, you are actually meant to see things from a new perspective with this person. You are meant to experience a new side of life that is free from the constraints of what you've really been used to. Okay, so you are meant to drop your guard a little bit with this person. Sorry, I heard a noise. You are meant to drop your guard with this person. You are meant to learn to go with the flow and learn to have fun and to just let go of cares in your mind. Okay. And I also think you're going to get this creative spark with this person as well. But feminine, also, I feel like you're meant to learn to embrace new situations and also new ideas. Okay. So that's what spirit is asking you as well. Okay. So maybe embrace something new, something spontaneous, embrace a new way of looking at things. And for the masculine, this is humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are on the same, or I'm sorry, are the same, but on different paths. Okay. So again, this is kind of an ego check for the masculine. All right. Their ego has been very, very big all their life, and it's come crashing down here by this feminine. So they have the spontaneity and creativity down, right? This masculine does. But they need a little bit of humility. And this feminine has that humility thing totally down. But they need a little bit of spontaneity, right? So these two are opening each other up to whole new worlds, whole new experiences that either one of them feel used to or even comfortable with. And this is promoting soul growth, and it's beautiful, really. Okay, so we have had an ego death here for the masculine that they are not used to. So feminine, what's on your mind about this relationship and about the masculine? What's on your mind, feminine? Oh, feminine, we got the Six of Cups. You are thinking about the past between you. You're thinking about the fun you had. And I'm also picking up music. So maybe you're hearing songs and you're hearing lyrics that remind you of your person. And I feel like you guys really listen to a lot of music together as well. So I'm seeing and I'm feeling that you guys have listened to a lot of music. And those songs, that music reminds you of them. It reminds you of the memories you have together. Okay, so I'm seeing here that you do feel the need to apologize, right? You never meant to hurt them. You never meant to shatter their heart, okay? And you want them to know that your intentions really are pure. You really do want the best for them. And this is a very sweet, innocent love. Feminine, I also feel like you have a special connection to animals, special connection to children. You might be a teacher or take care of animals, right? But that's what I'm seeing. So let's clarify the Six of Cups. Yeah, and I'm sorry, every time I say that, I always usually get another message. With the Six of Cups, this is like, you know what? Can we just go back? Can we go back to the past? Can we just have a do-over here is what I'm getting. So that's in your mind, feminine. And you're thinking about your emotions. You're thinking about how you feel about this person. We got the other. The other person I'm seeing is influencing my decisions. Okay, feminine. So you might have someone from the past that you might be trying to let go of. Okay. Or this could even be another person that you're dating or seeing. Okay. And this could even be a friend. This is someone around you, feminine, who I feel like kind of feeds off of that questioning feeling that you have towards your person, where you really want that clarity, you really want that knowledge, that communication. There's someone around you. I feel like it's a friend. And I feel like you've been friends with this person for a long time. Okay, who knows this, who knows you, who knows your insecurities, okay, and they really play on them. They know how to trigger you. They know how to make you think and feel the worst about someone. They know how to trigger you and make you go and demand answers, clarity. So this person, I do feel like, is a friend to you. They may not realize the effect that it has on you in your life, okay, with these two cards here. I also feel like, feminine, if there's a karmic that you have left behind, this is a past partner and they're a karmic partner, they will be returning very soon. That's what I'm feeling here with these cards. With the Six of Cups, there is a past life connection here, okay? Between the feminine and the masculine in the reading, there's a past life connection. Let's take a look at your emotions, feminine. How do you feel towards them? The Devil. Capricorn energy. We also have Scorpio. And with the Devil here, I think that you feel like they're being reckless. You feel like they're careless. They're immature a lot of times. And you would like them to make more mature decisions. You would like them not to be so reckless, not to be so immature. Okay. But in your heart, you also feel like this is the one for you. All right. You can't stop thinking about this person. They're in your heart. They're in your mind. When you hear music, it makes you think of them. When you turn on the radio, you think of them. When you turn on the TV, you think of them. Okay? And yeah, so while you wish they would, grow up a little bit is what I'm getting here. It's like in your heart, they're also the only one that you want. And I feel like that's a thing that really attracted you to them in the first place, because they were so carefree and they were so like had this very youthful energy no matter what age they were. And that really made you feel very youthful as well. But I think that now it's become kind of annoying to where you're like, can you please be an adult and have a conversation? Okay. So yeah, I think the thing that has really drawn you to them in the first place has become a little bit annoying to you right now. So let's get another card. Let's clarify this Devil card. Yep, it's all about the communication and feeling restricted with your communication with this person. But at the same time, feminine, I think that you've never had so much fun in your life with anyone else. This person, like literally, I feel like you felt like, I don't know, like a kid again, like sneaking out of the house and doing all these exciting but maybe dangerous things. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like that kind of energy. Just feeling very young, very excited, very curious. That's the energy I'm feeling. But the communication has really hurt this relationship, and the lack of communication. Okay. So let's take a look at the intentions, feminine, that you have towards them. There could be a karmic partner involved with this masculine. Okay, this is the other scenario. This karmic partner is an ex, okay? And feminine, you feel like they're still seeing them. You have asked them about this several times, and you feel like they're keeping it a secret from you. You feel like they're being very vague with you. You've noticed them drinking more and more and more, okay? And so you're not believing them. You're not trusting them right now. Seven of Swords. You want to know the truth here. You want some clarity. You feel like they're hiding something, or they're trying to escape a situation. And if this ex is hanging around, you would like them to make a choice and to stop being strategic, to stop being deceptive, okay? So we're going to pull a card for the actions you want to take. Also, I feel like you want to know if they're cheating and keeping it a secret, okay? That's what you want to know. So let's go ahead and pull some cards for them, okay? Spirit, please reveal to me, what is the masculine's thoughts about the feminine in this relationship? And feminine, I feel like you're like, okay, you need to choose to open up, to communicate with me about your ex, about what's going on, about addictions, whatever it is, like the partying, things like that, so that you can make a choice here, so that we can move forward. And their thoughts, we have the Eight of Cups. Don't you dare think there is anything past or present that I would put in front of you. So this masculine is definitely hiding something or someone from their past, okay, with the Eight of Cups here. But this masculine in their mind is thinking, I left my past behind. I'm not going to walk into the past again. I'm not going to walk into a relationship with my ex again. I left that behind. Okay, it was not satisfying. It was not fulfilling. Okay, I was not happy there. And so I left it behind for a reason. Why on earth would I put myself back in the situation? This is their thoughts. We have Scorpio energy here. Eight of Cups, feminine, they feel like you want to walk away from them. They feel like you want to leave them. and they're walking around thinking about it. Their heart feels broken and their head is hanging very low. They're looking at the ground and they're walking and they're thinking about you. They do feel like you want to leave them. Okay, or want to stop talking to them. Let's get another card here for their thoughts towards you. We got 2 obsession cards here. Okay, listen, this masculine is obsessed with you. They can't stop thinking about you. They are walking through a park or through a wooded area. It's very green and wooded. They're walking through it and they're just thinking about you. They're thinking about your memories. They're thinking about the times they've had with you. Okay. And they feel like you want to leave them. And there's a part of them that can't handle that thought. Okay. This masculine is someone who thinks about you constantly. There is no one else on this earth that they want. Okay. And yeah, they're like, when I left my past, I left it in the past. So let's get a card here for their emotions towards you. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So this is, I want to give to you. Okay. We have Virgo energy here. All right, so this is, you know what? I really do want to give to you. I want to open up more, right? And they also want you to know that they walked away from their past and they walked into something they feel is very lucky. The relationship with you is very, very lucky. And the 6 of Pentacles goes back to the Lovers, the major arcana of the tarot. They're both 6s and it's twin flame energy. And as you can see in this card, they're holding a key. So this masculine is like, why on earth would I want to move back in the past when you have given me something so precious, so generous? You have given me a key that has unlocked my heart, okay? That has made me feel love again, alive again, connected to someone real. That's how they feel, because all these connections in their life doesn't feel real. They tell them what they want to hear, okay, no matter what they do. They just agree with them, tell them what they want to hear, but it never really feels real on the inside. But this connection does. It always feels real because you always keep it real with them. So therefore, you're the real one, feminine. You are the one. And they're like, why on earth would I move back into my past? Okay. So 6 of Pentacles is also a gift, all right? They're like, how do I let my feminine know she has been such a gift in my life? Okay, so yeah, look at that. You make their heart so happy. You make them happier than they ever thought they could be, than they could ever imagine. You have unlocked their heart to happiness. And they're happier with you than they ever could imagine. This is what their heart is saying. This is why they're kind of obsessed with you, okay? Let's get a card for their intentions. The Star. So they're like, can we fix things? Can we heal things? Can we come together? Okay, can I give you a little gift and make you feel a little bit better? I feel like they have plans. They want to give you a gift, feminine. It's not much, but I feel like it is going to be symbolic of the way that you are a gift in their life, the way that you have been a gift to their heart, to their love. That's what this gift is going to be symbolic of. Okay, so while the gift might be very small, it is extremely symbolic for you. And they do want to heal things between you. All right, they want to be more aware. All right, with the Star here. So they're open to what you're saying. They want to be more aware. They want to take things more seriously. Okay, and this is their promise with the Star. So let's get another card. Look at that, secret admirer. I'm not ready to reveal all of my feelings yet, okay? But I am ready to become aware of them. I am ready to become aware of the way that I act, my actions, what actions I'm taking, the way that it affects me. I'm ready to grow up a little bit. I'm ready to become a little bit more aware of the way that my actions affect my life and others as well. This person doesn't tell you how happy you make them. They've never told you exactly how happy you really make them, but it's more than you can even imagine. They can't even put it into words. How can they describe something that's indescribable, that gives you a feeling that you can't even put into words and describe? How to describe it? And this is exactly why they haven't described it or told you. But you bring them more happiness than they could have ever imagined in their life. And I don't know why. I feel like this person, oh my gosh, I don't know why Spirit's telling me this, but this person sings in the shower and they think about you and they're singing like love songs in the shower. I know that's weird, but that's what I'm getting. But you know, it's because a lot of times when you're in the shower, you're thinking about, it's when your mind becomes very clear. I feel like showers have a very clearing effect on your energy, on your mind, and on all planes, right? So water has a very purifying effect. And I think that they're thinking most clearly, and water is definitely a channel. And, you know, they're just channeling that love they have for you and singing it out. And a lot of times that's when their emotions are most clearest to them. I feel like they're very creative. They're naturally very creative, is what I'm getting as well. Okay, so what are the actions they will take? And then we're going to flip them both over. All right. So we have the feminine here, the masculine here. Feminine, you got the Knight of Wands. You're ready to move forward. You're ready for an adventure. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. So you're not, sorry, you're not stopping. You're ready to move forward. Okay. And separation. All right, so you feel like if this person can't move forward with you, if this person can't make a choice and choose you, then they must be choosing somebody else. That if they're not choosing you, that they're choosing something or someone else, and you plan on moving forward without them if that's what you have to do, but that's not what you want to do. Okay, you just don't want to waste any more time on something that's not moving. All right. I'm also seeing, feminine, you might walk away from them. All right, at least for a little while. Maybe you want a break, a timeout. All this is going to do is give this person time to think. Okay, and maybe that's exactly what they need. We have the Five of Pentacles here. So they're going to feel hurt. They're going to feel rejected. They're going to feel left out in the cold. They're going to feel shattered in their heart, injured. But there's still going to be that hope there that you will reconnect with them. And their life's going to feel a little bit colder without you. And I feel that those words they were looking for, they're definitely going to find them then. And their loneliness and their sadness, they will find the exact words they couldn't find before. They couldn't describe. Okay. So they're going to know what to say after this. I don't think you guys are going to go through the same situation. Things are going to be very different when there is a reconciliation, because Six of Cups, there will be a reconciliation. The separation is temporary. All right, let's get a card for the masculine's actions. And remember, feminine, not finished. You don't plan on walking away permanently. We could see that when not finished. Okay? You are walking away to trigger them, to awaken them, so they learn from the pain of losing you. And it's an ego check. It is a reality check. All right? And this masculine needs to learn to sacrifice. They need to learn to give up their ego. All right? So ego check, ego death, and separation. So that doesn't sound good, right? That sounds horrible, but it's exactly what you both need in this moment. It really is. And you're both going to come back together stronger than you were before. So let's get a card for when you come back together. Spirit, show me the relationship when these two come back together. Show me the relationship when these two do come back together. So we got the Six of Wands, victory and recognition, and Four Swords, healing. Okay, so healing, victory, recognition of what was being hid before, clarity. Okay, rest. So that's beautiful. In the end, there's victory for the both of you. It's just learning the lesson here. That's all. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some advice from Spirit about this connection. True friends, you have a community of support. Okay, so I feel like with this card, this is for the masculine reevaluating their friendships. Okay, really is what I'm seeing here. So maybe some of their friends around them have more been hindering them instead of giving them the support they've been asking for. Okay, so this is reevaluating friendships. For the feminine, I feel like you have a community of support with your true friends. These are people you can get honest advice from. So if you need advice, if you need to lean on someone for support, you have very honest and very supportive friends and family around you. Okay? So let's get one more. Intentions, okay? Ask their intent and set clear ones for yourself. So if you're ever unsure of someone's intentions, you can always ask them. There's no shame in asking them, hey, what are you hoping to accomplish out of this? Or, what's the end goal here? However you want to phrase it, and make sure to set clear intentions for yourself and make your intentions known. All right, because this person's sad, they're crying, they're feeling rejected, they're at a loss because they think they've lost you forever. So, you can make your intentions known to them to give them a little bit of a push in the right direction. So what is the messages this masculine wants to say to their feminine here? Nobody understands the darkness inside of me. Okay, so feminine, you shattered their ego. Now they're looking at themselves like they are just this monster, like this dark, creature that, is so monstrous and hurts people and, was never aware of how anyone else feels, things like that. This is just their ego speaking, okay? This is like a pity party for them. They feel like right now nobody understands them, okay? But honestly, their dark parts are not really that dark, is what I'm getting here. They're not really that bad, all right? So we also got what they want to say to you, feminists, regardless of what I have going on, regardless of the way I treated you and what I've done. Thank you. Thank you for being a gift in my life. Thank you for showing me what true love is. Unconditional, no bounds, no barriers, no conditions. And sometimes that means telling the truth, even when it hurts. So they're like, you know, I know you're impatient, feminine. I know I'm running out of time. Okay. So listen, I feel like they are going to want to. Look, I'm no good. I'm just no good. I'm so toxic. All that pity party energy. They're really not. Okay. They just needed to be more aware of the way that they make others feel, specifically the way this feminine feels, okay? And also, I feel like they started to drink a little bit too much. They were partying too much, started to drink a little bit too much. It was a downward spiral. So this feminine actually really stepped in and shattered their ego and actually saved them from a lot of pain, all right, in their future. So one more message from Spirit, and then I have a special treat for you if you are here still watching, okay? I have an extra special treat. It's a surprise, and I'll show you after I read this card. So you are always connected with your masculine here, and we got trust. So through this is being able to trust each other again, because this feminine needs to know that this masculine can be upfront and can be honest. And it says transformation occurs through acceptance, and accepting someone for everything that they are, not just the good parts, but the bad parts too. Or not bad parts, but you know, the parts that we don't want to accept. And once you accept the current situation, it's going to automatically transform. This is not forever, okay? All right, so I'm going to pause and I'm going to get your special treat, okay? Okay, so I have a special treat here. It's a little heart chocolate, and it's got a special message for you who've stayed at the end. Okay, so I'm going to share this with you, and this is going to be your message. So I'm going to just unwrap it here. Try not to rip the wrapper. And we have love without regret. Oh, that's your message from Spirit. Love without regret. See if you could see. Okay. So that's your little special message. Thank you for sharing my chocolate with me. Okay, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.